JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. St. Catherine man shot dead after allegedly trying to disarm a cop. A 40-year-old man suspected of criminal involvement was shot dead after he reportedly attempted to disarm a policeman in Geisel in St. Catherine on Friday. He has been identified as Aloy Grant, otherwise called Dabdo, from Guys Hill. The incident happened around 7 a.m. while a police team was in the area searching for Grant, who was accused of several criminal offences. Upon encountering Grant, an altercation allegedly ensued, during which he allegedly tried to seize an officer's weapon. In the ensuing confrontation, Grant was shot and injured. He was transported to the Spanish Town Hospital, but later succumbed to his injuries. The matter was reported to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. Police probing murder of 17-year-old boy in St. Andrew. The police is trying to establish a motive for the shooting murder of a 17-year-old boy in Kingston on Friday. He has been identified as Saheed Mitchell, also known as Brother, from Metcalfe Road, Kingston. He was attacked at the intersection of Ashley Road and Burke Road. According to reports from the Huntsville Police, officers were in the area at about 8:40 a.m. when they heard explosions. Upon investigating, they found Mitchell with gunshot injuries. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. 16-year-old St. James boy shot in alleged police shootout, charged. A 16-year-old St. James boy has been charged for being among persons who allegedly engaged the police in a shootout in Gut Bottom in Granville. He is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, 2 counts of shooting with intent, using a firearm to commit a felony, and discharging a firearm in any place. The incident happened on Tuesday, November 12. Reports from the Montego Bay Police are that, at about 4 p.m., lawmen were patrolling the area when they saw a Toyota Yaris motor car that fit the description of a vehicle that was believed to be used by robbers early in the day. Upon the approach of the police, the men reportedly exited the vehicle and fired shots at them. The cops returned the fire and the men ran. The area was searched, and the police say the teen was found with a gunshot wound. He was assisted to hospital where he was treated. During the investigation, the teen was charged. His court date has not been finalized. The police says accomplices are still being sought. Police nabbed suspects in Homewood bus driver's murder. Just under 5 hours after the brutal murder of a school bus driver at Homewood Technical High School in Manchester, police reported that they held 2 suspects approximately 28 miles away neighboring Clarendon. Head of the Manchester Police Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan said that immediately after the murder of Ron Gentles on the school compound at about 8:15 a.m., the constabulary's operation and investigations machine was put in place, and through coordinated efforts, a motor vehicle with the 2 male suspects was intercepted.
It was perpetrated by a lone gunman who lay in wait for him at his school gate, at his workplace. After the incident, he escaped in a motor vehicle that was waiting some distance away. Immediately after the incident, our operation and investigation machinery was put in place, and some serious work was done. It led us over into our neighboring parish of Clarendon, where a vehicle was intercepted and some persons taken in custody. As it stands now, those persons are being interviewed. We're hoping to move the investigation further. We are here standing in solidarity with the principal and the Homewood Technical family, just to give them the necessary support, as we understand that we have persons who are boarding on the property, and so have committed to have my team here to give that level of reassurance to the persons on the property.
Duncan spoke to reporters during a visit to the school with National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang and Manchester North Eastern Member of Parliament Audley Shaw. Dr. Chang commended the police for their swift action in apprehending the suspects. After considered it as swift, effective work by the police, after commending the officers involved and also the brave citizens who provided some information, they were able to get enough information to track down the vehicle, Dr. Chang said. 47-year-old Gentles, who is Homewood's official bus driver, was gunned down shortly after transporting students to the school from Mandeville, and as he awaited members of the school's football team to board the bus for Spalding, where they were scheduled to play 2 matches. Homewood Principal Adrian Mikulski, who dismissed school early, said students and staff were left traumatized by the murder of a well-loved employee. It is a sad day for us at Homewood Technical High School. It is a sad day for Christian and Jamaica. The killing of the school's driver is deeply regretted. It was someone who was pretty much comfortable and interacted well with everyone. He transported the children on path from Mandeville to school. It is just unfortunate. The students and teachers were traumatized said Mikulski. He said the Ministry of Education is expected to support the school's devotional exercise on Monday and offer grief counseling to students and staff. Additionally, he said that churches and officials from other schools in proximity are expected to offer counseling sessions to help Homewood students and teachers cope with this difficult period. Manchester has recorded 45 murders since the start of the year, compared to 39 for the corresponding period last year. Friday morning's murder was the second at a school in Christian in recent months. On September 6, Cuthbert Lambert, otherwise called Jerome, 27, was shot dead by a gunman at the gate of Christiana Moravian Primary. Deputy Superintendent Duncan said the police will maintain a presence at the school, given that there are borders on the property. Man charged of a Rockfort mass shooting. Detectives assigned to the Major Investigations Division MID have charged a man in relation to the gun attack at the football match in Pleasant Heights, Rockfort, Kingston last month that left 5 people dead and 2 others injured. He is 24-year-old Dimitri Malcolm, otherwise called Bima or Dima, of Dunkirk in St. Andrew. He was charged with 5 counts of murder, conspiracy to murder, 2 counts of wounding with intent to the use of a firearm, possession of prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. His court date has not been finalized. Reports are that at about 7 p.m. on Monday, October 21, individuals were at a football match in the community when Malcolm and his accomplices opened fire at the crowd, hitting the 7 people. They were assisted to hospital where 5 of them were pronounced dead and the other 2 people were admitted for treatment. Following an investigation, Malcolm was arrested on Saturday, November 9 in his community. He was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His accomplices are still being sought by the police. Body found in abandoned building in St. Catherine. The police are probing the circumstances surrounding the death of an unidentified man whose body was found in an abandoned building in Above Rocks, St. Catherine on Saturday. Reports are that at about 3:44 a.m., citizens saw the body lying in the building and summoned the police. On their arrival, officers observed the body on its back in a pool of blood with a gunshot wound. The scene was processed and the body removed to the morgue. Investigations continue. Taxi operator in Westmoreland crash that claimed 5 lives pleads guilty. Delroy Rodney, a 47-year-old taxi operator from Belmont, Westmoreland, pleaded guilty to 5 counts of causing death by dangerous driving on Thursday. The plea was entered in the Westmoreland Circuit Court. Rodney's charges stem from a tragic vehicular crash that occurred on November 15, 2023, when his Toyota Voxy, which was operating as a public passenger vehicle, collided with a Shackman motor truck on the Belfields Main Road in Westmoreland. The collision resulted in the deaths of 5 passengers, leading to Rodney's arrest and the subsequent charge. Following his arrest on November 15, 2023, Rodney was granted bail with strict conditions, including the surrender of his travel documents and reporting to the police. His bail has been extended to February 20, when a sentencing hearing is to be held. Meanwhile, the presiding judge, Justice Courtney Day, has ordered a social inquiry report and a victim impact report. Those who perished in the crash are 15-year-old schoolgirl Levacia Forrester and her 39-year-old mother, Petrina Wallace, of Gordon District in White House. O'Neill Allen and his mother, 65-year-old Angela Samuel of Mount Edgecombe, and 54-year-old Janet Thompson of McAlpine. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.